Hey everyone, welcome to Dominion 6. My name's Mew. In the beginning there was chaos, and now the wheel has turned once again. This is turn 1 in a game called Muspelheim, and we're playing as Muspelheim, confusingly. Or as I might refer to this nation, My Pelheim, since, you know, funny gag and everything. This is the first multiplayer game of Dominion 6 that I've played, and the game just came out a couple of days ago. So there may be some teething issues with this series, maybe with the game itself. I don't know, hopefully there won't be. But, you know, fair warning. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I know some people might be. I tend to upload 2 videos a week in Dominion series like this. Usually the videos are about 3 turns long each. And there'll be a video preceding this one in the series, which will just discuss the pretender that I made. So I won't cover any of the pretender stuff too deeply in this video, although I can show you our bless, I think. Yeah, you click through to this thing now. So we're worshipping a geyser, and our bless is Col Res, Defense, True Sight, 2 pips of Heroism and Awareness. But if you want more details about that, check out the tender video in the series. Turn 1 in Games of Dominions is usually pretty simple. It's now even simpler due to the addition of Fog of War. In Dominions 5 I would be looking around at the layout of the map and deciding what direction we want to expand in, if there's any terrain that looks particularly valuable. I'll do that anymore though, so I can only really look at the cap circle. If you're brand new to Dominions and you're looking for tutorial tips, this might not be the best place for that, but I will go over some basic stuff. So our cap is connected to 4 provinces, and 4 provinces, they draw stuff from the surrounding provinces, particularly resources. So if you're trying to recruit units in your capital, and you are locked on resources, for instance here we might run out of resources, what you want is you want to get more resources in your capital, and you do that in this case by expanding into the forest, because that's the only high resource province. In our case, we are going to be recruiting just the big Muspel Giant Sacreds on turn 1. These guys are locked on holy points more than anything else, so each one of these I recruit costs 2 sacred points. We are Dominion 9, so we can get 4 of these guys. And that's it. We have an abundance of rec points. We are, you know, just about managing the resource costs, but we don't really need too many more resources. So that's fine. So in our case, we don't need to worry about resources in the cap too much. That means we probably just want to expand in the direction that has the most income, which is going to be this province, probably, since farmers tend to have quite high income. These 2 provinces are plains, and plains are a decent income. This is a plains river, although I can't see the river yet. I assume it's running here. We'll find out. But I think rivers are high income as well. So these 2 provinces will probably be the highest income. This will be decent income and a few resources. And this will be the lowest income but have the highest resources, probably. We'll see. We do also have this weird lock the lake in our cap circle, but I'm not sure when we're going to be able to make use of that. Anyway, we'll wait until next time before we expand anyway, so we can see what the independents are. Recruitment, yeah, we're just going to get 4 sacreds. I would be trying to get out a priest as well to bless these guys, but we can't afford it at the moment, and that's fine. Our sacreds are pretty powerful. They have heat power 1, which means their attack skill and stuff gets buffed whenever they're in hot provinces. We do have cold scales, so we're going to be getting a penalty to our stats when we're in our own cold scales, since that's the reverse of heat. But because we've got Bless that has, well, we've got built-in defense from water magic, and then some Glamigimmer's heroism as well. This means we get 100% extra experience, and experience also boosts your stats. So when these guys get a few kills, they'll get lots of XP, they'll get a few stars of experience, that will also boost their stats. So their stats will still be pretty good in cold, and their stats are going to be incredible in heat as well. Big chunky dudes, great armor. Our Bless also gives them unsurroundable, so they don't lose defense when they're surrounded. And getting surrounded and harassed is kind of a problem for large units. So yeah, I don't suspect we'll have any problems expanding with these guys. We'll just take 4 Muspel Giants in a squad. And that's it. And then we just need a commander to bless them, so it'll be one of these guys. And a few of these guys on bodyguard duty protecting the commander. And that's going to be our expansion squads going forwards. So for now we'll get 4 of those guys. We'll lead them out next turn. This guy here, our starting priest, will turn into a prophet. We need to be careful about what priests we use, because our fire giants have heat auras, so we really need to be using the Muspel priests to bless them because they have fire resistance. Our other out-of-cap dudes probably don't, and independent priests certainly won't. But I'm going to rename this dude. Very important, if you're in a multiplayer game, always remember to rename your starting prophet. So our god is named Dominion 6 with all the DLC, so our profit will be $814 total at checkout. Sounds pretty good to me. I'll make that guy my profit. And we also get a starting scout as well. I'll send him this way. Maybe I should send him this way to see where this river goes. But I think our Dominion will probably spread and see some of that stuff anyway. Let's see what's beyond this farmland. Putting a scout in this province will also give us a more accurate scout report next turn. And since this is probably the province that I want to take first, because it's likely to be the highest income, I would like to have a more accurate report of how many units are in this province, so it makes sense to put the scout here first, since it's where we want to expand to. And that, I think, is it for this turn. As I said, there'll be probably 3 turns in this video, and then there'll be another video this week, depending on what day of the week this series has started on, which has the next 3 turns. And I'll continue in the same fashion until the turns start to get a bit long. In general, I try to keep my videos around the 25-minute mark since I like to keep things short and sweet. But there we go. There will be other things I need to talk about. I don't really like doing tutorial stuff. I think there's lots of content creators for Dominions who do lots of tutorial stuff. I will point out there's some basic stuff, like heat scales can go all the way to 5 now. All of the positive scales have negatives when they get really high. Heat starts to kill population, but in our case, we have a national feature that prevents that from happening. Capital reduces heat scale deaths by 2 steps, so heat 5 counts as heat 3 for deaths, which is nothing, basically. No one dies in our cap. So that's probably worth pointing out. Besides that, though, I think we are done for the turn. Usually as well, if you are new, one thing you should always do on turn 1 is just check the mercenaries. In our case, we pay extra for mercenaries, and we also don't really want to buy mercenaries anyway. We want all of our gold to be getting sent on our sacred since they're very, very powerful. But I'm going to partial while I check this video, and then I will submit my turn. So thanks as always for watching. Hope you enjoy the series. Hopefully it goes well, and I'll see you in a second. Hello, welcome back. Fans of the channel will know, first thing we do on turn 2 is read some proclamations. Let's read some proclamations. Pangaea, we have Disciple of Hurrying Up Turns, is the prophet of the Rushed Goon of East. Master of Healing Arts, Bringer of Abundance, Carpenter of the Insides. We have Marvani. Whoa, Pipe Bomb, so cool. Is the prophet of a pipe bomb. Protector of the Holy Mountain, Patron of Herbalists, Lady Precious Green. Ulm, we have How Do I Do the Name Thing Again? Is the prophet of finally some good fucking troops. Master of Arcane Mysteries, Creator of the Calendar, Vessel of Might. Abyssia, we have Vampires. Is the prophet of wants Blood Moon to work in caves. Lord of Doors and Beginnings and Endings, the Man-Eater, the Undeceivable God. Yor, we have Striped Socks, is the prophet of Skeletor after the incident. Don't know if that's a reference to something going on, but there we go. The one always at the shoulder, Patron of Artisans. Kaelasa, Equity through Aerial Bombardment, is the prophet of gender-neutral imperialism. He who is at the center, King of Satires, Lord of Deception. Calum, we have Drumming with Carrot Sticks, is the prophet of Quinoa Rock Metal Band. Counselor of Gods, Self-Manifested King. It is, we have Mlem, is the prophet of Hiss. Turner of the Flood, Prince of Waves, King of Insects. Machaka, Dear Council, Ples Let Me Get Lion, is the prophet of Local Council Dangerous Pets form. The Fortifier, Prince of the Rock, Lord of the Crafts. Beratos, in this essay I will, one of 250, is the prophet of Balance Contemplator, Prince of Earthquakes, God of Suffering, the Earth Monster, Lord of the Stony Ground. And there's me, $814 total at checkout, prophet of Dominion 6 with all the DLC. Did we get any funny epithets? The Great Potter, no. The Boiling Spirit, no. The First Angler, no. Enemy of Darkness, no. The Awesome, no. That's a shame, but there we go. And that is it for proclamations. Anyway, here's turn 2. Gonna be a pretty simple turn. Not much to do. Back home in our cap, we can only get 3 Sacreds this turn, unfortunately. We are gold locked. So yeah, we need some gold in our cap. I would like to have 4 Giants, and probably a few Bodyguards as well, with a Muspelheim. And that together will be an expansion force. So it shouldn't be long before we can recruit that each turn. But we can't do it yet. But we are going to attack Saboria. Our Dominion did nothing useful this turn. So our Dominion spread to Lake of God, which means we can see how much income this province is worth. Of course, it's going to be a while before we can actually attack the Lake of God. I suppose maybe some underwater mercs might come up, but yeah, it's a very small province, as you can see. It's only worth 32 income though, so it's not exactly a high value target. That means we don't actually know the income values of any of these provinces. So I'm just going to go ahead and attack Saboria anyway. It's probably one of the highest income. Looks pretty big, it's a farmland. In terms of enemy independence, there's nothing too crazy near us. Wolf Tribe can be a bit scary sometimes, but I don't think we'll have any problems with them. Just because they do have 2 attacks per round, the melee guys have 2 daggers. Over here we've got some heavy infantries and archers, nothing too special. This province has militias, light infantries and archers. There's 80 units, but it's pretty basic units. That should be okay. Waywards might be interesting. There's Vyman and blowpipes, so could be some mages here that might cause some upsets, but in general I think we'll have an easy time with all of these provinces. So, famous last words. But yeah, we'll head to Saboria. So I've just got the guys set up like this. My prophet will do a Divine Blessing, give himself Holy Avenger, and then just do our Smite. And then he'll stay behind troops. We're like this on the battlefield. Giants are... whoops. I still haven't gotten used to the reversed buttons on this screen, sorry. Giants are in the front. They're on just attack closest at the moment, because we are attacking archers, so no point waiting around. Just want to get onto them as quickly as possible. And these guys are guarding my prophet. So pretty straightforward. We'll just walk at them. And that should be okay. That does mean we are leaving some dudes in the garrison, so we already have the bodyguards for the next squad. We just need 1 more giant and a priest. And then we'll have another expansion force. And that, I think, is it for turn 2. Can't really look around the map or anything. I think maybe... were we able to see this province last turn? I don't know. Maybe we have a bit more visibility because our Dominion spread to here. I really have no idea. I can't remember. But I think we'll be able to see more of the map next turn, right? Oh, I guess we'll find out. It's all pretty new to me. My scout is heading that way, so I guess my scout will be able to see some stuff. Oh, that's probably why, yeah. I guess my scout can see 1 province around him. Maybe we can see whatever's here and here next time. The series is going to be a bit of a learning experience for me. So, I'll end turns there. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a moment on turn 3. Hello, welcome back. We have a late proclamation from Pyrenees, one of the new nations. Boo, thin and lanky warlocks, the prophet of yea, fat and chubby witches. Princess of the East Wind, the Rock, Mistress of Hunting. And then we had a battle in Saboria. So it's just militias, light infantries, archers. So about as easy as it's going to get. We've got our giants in the front. Prophets at the back. We are setting fire to the shrubbery that is present on the battlefield now. It's pretty funny. And our guys should not have any problems at all with these. Our stats are pretty decent. 18 prop, 18 defense, 63 hit points. We've got unsurroundable as well. Etora is going to be giving these guys a hard time as well. And archers don't give us too much trouble. We've all got big shields, so... pretty straightforward battle for us. Not sure if these guys can even hit us. My prophet is emphasizing Sermon of Courage, making sure everyone has plenty of morale. He's now moved over to smiting. But yeah, not much more to say about this. So, Most independent provinces for us should go similarly until we start seeing special independents like lizards and barbs. But that was Saboria. No losses. So a pretty good start. We can now see more of the map. Some odd things. The shape of the map is a bit awkward here. So this is all one province. It's pretty big. So this just connects to that, which terminates... there should be another province here that they both connect to, I think. This connects through Dubros. We've got this trail of edge provinces too. There's also this province here. This looks crazy. So this looks like an island or something that's disconnected, but it's actually just a river. It's farmland and river, so somehow all of this water is just river. Which means in winter for us with cold scales, it should freeze and we'll be able to walk here. It looks extremely odd though. It looks more like a disconnected island in the middle of the ocean. It's a pretty fat river. I was thinking maybe all of this water was river, but it can't be because this isn't river. It's just plains. So this is coastal, I'm pretty sure. Although, would it say coast? No. I'm pretty sure this is a coastline. This is apparently just a land province that just has a river running through it, which means it might also connect to stuff here as well. Very strange looking. We can also now see the income in all of these provinces, so our Dominion moved to all three of our cap circle provinces this turn. Saboria we just took is 69 income currently with quite a lot of unrest. But usually income is pretty close to the population, so I imagine this is probably about 100 income province. And when our scales move here, it should be a bit higher as well. Ograthon is, 71 pop, 67 income. Algold is pretty huge as well for plains. So 14 pop, 126 income. Which is why I've decided to go back and grab this, because it's such a high income province. It's pretty nice. I don't know what the income is for any of these provinces. They might not be great. So first thing we're going to do, head from Saboria over to Algold. We're also fortunate that if I turn on the map movement numbers, which is Control M, you can see it's costing us 16 map move points to get here from here, which is exactly what we have. It would also be 16 map movement points to go from Muspelheim to Dubros. So our next squad that we recruit can just attack Dubros immediately, so taking 2 cap circle provinces isn't slowing down our expansion just yet either. So pretty good. We'll attack Algold. Back in our cap, we now have 3 giants and 4 bodyguards in the garrison. So I'm recruiting Hearst this turn, some more giants and some more bodyguards. So next month, we'll be able to just attack Dubros immediately with our second squad. And we'll have 2 squads out. By, let's think, if it's turn 3 now, we'll have them recruited on turn 4 and they'll attack this on turn 5. So by turn 5, hopefully we'll be getting out armies every turn as well. And then our expansion should go pretty quick, although the terrain is not great for quick expansion because it looks like everything's going to narrow to choke points. I'm wondering what the rest of the map looks like, because it's very odd to kind of... Maybe there's a large landmass here and a large landmass here, and we're on some weird, like, land bridge? I don't know. I guess we'll see eventually. Scout's going to keep pressing in this direction. I guess this army goes in this direction, so we'll get vision in both directions at least. And besides that, I think that's it for turn 3. There is nothing interesting to recruit in Saboria. You automatically get 1 point of PD now, so I have put it up to 3 though. I'll try and get it up to 6 and then eventually up to 11 as well. Keep the unrest down. But that is it for turn 3. So I'll leave things there, end of the video. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you'll stick around for the rest of the series. By the time you see this video, there will probably be a 20 or 30 turn lag behind the live game, because I don't upload videos immediately, since people would be able to cheat then, spy on what I'm doing if they're in the game. So yeah, there'll be a bit of a delay between me reading your comments and the live game. I'll also briefly do the YouTube stuff and say, if you have liked the video, consider leaving it a like or a comment, or maybe even subscribing to the channel. And if you're really enjoying this, I also have a Patreon linked in the description if you'd like to support me directly. Otherwise, though, I'll leave things there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on turn 4.